Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. It's me again. I'm back with another one, Miss Mahogany Brown. Now, I know it's been a good 2 weeks since my last video, but I understand y'all. Hope y'all understand me. It's been Thanksgiving holidays and everything. We've all been dealing with family, friends, food, but now it's back to business. And I'm glad to be back and I'm glad you all can join me. Hey, before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, repeat. Okay, share these videos with people you love and that you care about. You could save some souls, and you could save some lives. So this is very important, and that life and soul that you save may be your own. Amen. Okay, now I know in my last video I was talking about how the next is already jealous of you because the narc just can't shut up about you. Because you're the one that got away. And congratulations for getting away. All right. I'm so proud of you. But now in this video, let me tell y'all something, man. The narcissist will never stop lurking. The narcissist will never stop stalking. The narcissist will never stop talking about you, will never stop thinking about you. Why? Because you burned a hole in their mind. They had a plan. And it didn't work. Because you're no longer there. You're no longer trapped. Okay? Kudos to us. Yay. All right? Now, let me give y'all a quick example. Going through the devaluing stage or the devaluation, I asked the ex-creature that I was with, what did I ever do to you? Because all I've ever done was be there for you and care for you and your kids, X, Y, and Z, and ABC too. This knucklehead had the nerve to say that he had a plan and it did not work. But when you ask what that plan consists of, you will never get the truth. Your experience is your truth. Because every time a narc opens their mouth, they're fibbing. They're fabricating. Okay? They're putting together this imaginary quilt. And they expect you to thread the needle. Okay? But baby, let me tell you something. When you follow your intuition and you trust your gut and you're putting two and two together and you are actually getting four. Okay? Trust and believe the sum that you come up with is correct. Okay? I've said it before. I'm going to say it again just for you because I love you all. Mwah. Hey, they have no real life of their own. Yeah, they're alive, but they don't have a life. They want to take yours from you and use it as their own to gain confidence with the next victim. Okay? They want to put together a quilt, tell them to go get all of their own supplies and do the dirty work themselves. Don't do it. And don't let them shame you because they are shame-based. And they don't like the way shame feels. But they've got to let it out. So they'd rather take it out on us, empaths. Okay? So what we have to do to actually keep our spiritual self strong is we have to remember. We have to remember who we were before we encountered them. Because who we were is waiting for us to get back to them when we're with the narc. That's what I said. We are waiting for us to go back and get ourselves. Because we put ourselves on the sideline to tend to the situation that we're in with the narc. Now, for those of us empaths, or for those of you, because I've gotten away, honey, trust and believe, and I'm not looking back. But for those that are still stuck in that situation, that's one of the main keys in unlocking the door to your escape, is remembering who you were Because the thing of it is, once a narc comes into our lives and they give us their sob story and they get us to feel sorry for them, or whatever it is that they do in the love bombing stage, and we have our rose-colored glasses on, the things that they tell us is pretty much falsified. But what we tell them is authentic and truthful. And they take whatever information that we give them about ourselves to use against us in the process of them executing their plan against us. Oh yeah, the same moment that they have a plan to gain you, they also have a plan to lose you. That's a fact. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay? So, everything that we tell them, yeah, they're plotting and planning on using it against us and hoping that we forget. They want us to forget who we are. That's why they do so much of the things that they do. And they say so much of the things that they say to get us to take the focus off of ourselves. And they have a sick and false hope going on in their head that we'll forget about who we were. And I'm going to keep this video short, you guys. Continue loving yourselves. Continue remembering who you are. That's what's going to help you get away from a narc. That's what's going to help you recognize you. Because if it weren't for you, they wouldn't have been able to tarry as long as they've been able to tarry when they were doing the things that they were doing. They want you to forget about you. No, baby. No, darling. Remember who you are. Go back to who you are. No, we're going to go back to who we were, but we come back with a twist. We come back with that twist of knowledge. We come back with that twist of awakening. We actually have closure. So there's no need to have contact and availability for the narcissist to even be able to say a word to you. Or even their flying monkeys. Okay? Not even for the new supply to be able to contact you with the sob story that he or she is getting treated much worse than what you were. And they want you to take the narc back so that they can be free. No, darling. You wanted it. You got it. Keep it. Or do whatever you want to with it, but don't try to bring it back to me after I've given it to you. I'm not an Indian giver, darling. Don't make me out to be one. It's never going to come out like that in your favor or the narcs. Remember who you are. You're waiting for you to go back and get you. You're just going to be a smarter, wiser, and stronger you than what you were before. You're also going to know that you served a purpose. You served a purpose. That purpose was to awaken the goodness in the narc, which they have none, but that's the purpose that us empaths serve, is to wake the narc up so that they can get back on their righteous path that they strayed so far from. And so that you can know that your gifts can elevate. You can elevate yourself and you can elevate others. You can enlighten yourself and others as well through your experiences with narcs. It's just so that you can know who you are. Not who you thought you were. But you're going to find out who you are. Once you remember who you were before you were with the narc, and you realize that a lot has changed in your life. And you're strong if you dealt with the narc longer than a week. I've dealt with mine for some years. So, you keep that in mind. And every step that you take forward, take 2 more just for the sake of growth. Love yourself more today than you did yesterday. Love yourself more tomorrow than what you did today. Pray for yourself. Honor yourself. Encourage yourself. Don't let the words of the narc, which were pretty much discouraging and just downright evil, downright mean. Don't let the words of the narc continuously play around in your head. That's what's going to keep you going back. That trauma bond, that cognitive dissonance, that Stockholm syndrome, those are just basic forms of PTSD from being with the narc. And yes, you can have PTSD dealing with the narc. But guess what else you can have? You can have a much better life, more enriched life, more peaceful life, more fulfilled life. Hey, the end of any type of relationship with all kinds of narcs, whether they're covert, overt, malignant, hey, it doesn't matter. An end to one of those types of relationships, which I'd like to replace the P with the T instead. Honey, you have a lot to be thankful for. You've been freed. You've been freed. You've been freed to be. So go be. I just wanted to drop a gem, a word of encouragement to you, and to let you know that you're worth remembering. So remember who you were before you got with the narc, and thank the heavens above that you are who you are now, because you're actually a more improved version of the you that you were before you went through the abuse. And we should also thank our narcs for taking us through the things that they took us through, since this is still technically, even though it's, December 3rd, still we have a lot to be thankful for on a daily basis. And since we're giving thanks, let's thank our narcs for taking us through the hell that they've taken us through, because we would not have known the things that we know now. Or even if we knew them, we would not have known the purpose that is served for us. Okay, let's thank them for it. Let's also thank the new supplies, which may necessarily be some recycled old supply. Let's thank them too, because we are no longer dealing with that garbage. We are no longer dealing with the trash. The trash has been taken out. Whether the trash took itself out, or we decided to take the trash out, or walk away from the trash, leaving the trash in its place, where we have a lot to be thankful for. You're no longer going through that. Let them deal with it. That's what they wanted. Let them have it. That's their karma anyway. The narc is the karma for the new supply. Old supply, recycled supply, sitting all up in the harem garage, being a back burner. Ew. Don't ever be that, y'all. Never play second seat. Never play second seat. Don't wait in the harem garage like they are. Close the door to the garage and walk away and build one of your own. But park a car in it, okay? All right, y'all. This is my video. Again, I just wanted to send a good word out to you all. Thanking y'all for being patient with me. I love you all until the next video. It's not going to be another 2 weeks before the next video. But in the next video, hey, let me tell you something. Come out with pad and pen, because it's going to be some notes that you're going to want to take. And I can't wait to put it out there for you all. And I can't wait to see the comments and see what all you've done with the information that I'm about to give you all out of my toolbox. But until next time, hug yourself and love yourself. And I love you until the next video. Y'all have a blessed day now. Bye-bye. Bye.